I know why everybody took a plea. I know exactly what happened. The only thing that's boring about the YSL trial, bro, you need a nigga like me to explain the story to y'all that you get mad invested to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really just figured out recently the nigga, which I wanted to sit here and listen to his whole trial, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm on here for the rest of the night, and I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna lie, but I want to watch this. Like the narrative, when you realize the narrative, and sometimes maybe it's a false narrative, because you know the prosecutor's always gonna come with some shit. Let me see. Here we go. This nigga right here, Antonio Sledge. Bro, this nigga right here is a 38-minute. I wanted y'all to watch this shit. Chat, this shit is so crazy. If you got to understand the YSL story, and this is why I wanted to like watch it. Maybe I try to go upstairs and drink some coffee. Like I can't get off stream right now. Like I kind of want to get off stream because like I'm a little tired. It's probably the liquor, man. The liquor was fucking me up earlier.
Bro. Go upstairs and pop that yerk, bro. Come back down here, bro.
Nah, nigga, I gotta go heat up. I go to Starbucks now and I get 2 coffees. One for like the time I'm gonna be on stream, but one for like later. I might have to go heat that shit up. Chat, I gotta tell you the story with this shit. Somebody said, dude, tomorrow I'm on the move tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on the move tomorrow. You feel me? Yo, chat, this dude right here, this is so interesting. This nigga, the reason why he's taking a plea, number one, definitely to tell on Thug. Like, he's probably one of the first niggas. Well, actually, they probably called Gunna first. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're probably gonna call Gunna as one of the first people on the stand. And I ain't saying this to make nobody look crazy, but they're gonna call Gunna because they're gonna be like, yo, hey, listen, you're a musician with Thug. Do you now say that YSL is a music label? He's gonna say yes. Do you say it's a gang? He's gonna say yes. Hey, listen, what's the nature of how y'all move? Is there people who are not in the music component? That's gonna be the gang. Yeah. But after a nigga like Gunna and probably like the owner and shit like that, they're gonna call up this guy right here. And this guy right here is one of the keys to that murder that set everything off. The Nut murder. This guy got locked up for Nut's murder, but he didn't do it. This is a crazy story, yo. That's why today I watched about like 5 hours of footage of like, you know, what the fuck was going on, everybody's depositions and interviews. He got locked up for Nut's murder. Y'all want to hear this story real quick?
Hell yeah. You say he didn't do it?
Yo,
well, if you
so check this out. This is crazy. Like, this is what I'm telling you. I probably gonna have to go upstairs. I ain't gonna lie to you because I like this is a great story. What I mean, great story is like, I understand the reason why y'all tune into Meg and Tory is like, bro, like that's a story like, yo, like who would have thunk it, bro, right? This is the same shit too, right? It's just that with YSL, we were hearing so many different people. You're wondering, who are these extra niggas? It just seems like extras in a movie, but they're not extras. These niggas are really locked in. So this guy right here, right? He gets locked up for killing Nut. He didn't kill Nut. What happened was police charged like 4 niggas with killing Nut. The only person they got right was the guy named SB. Remember SB? The person who 1090 Jake says he's one of them, you know what I mean? He's like cat dog, my nigga. Like he could do both things. He could snitch on you or he could kill you. He'd do anything, you feel me? So SB was the only person they got right. And when they first charged people for Nut's murder, they charged 3 other dudes. One was him. They charged him, but he didn't do the murder. So the 3 other people they charged didn't do the murder, right? Why did they charge the people? This is some crazy shit. Why did they charge the people? The police locked up a nigga. The nigga who was already a liar, the nigga told him, oh, my name Lil Boom. They realized his name not Lil Boom. His name was Spencer Wright. I bet they found his name out. The nigga was recorded on a jail phone, basically telling his homie, hey, yo, yeah, I just got locked up for this shit, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be in here long. You know why? Yo, I'm about to tell the cops who killed Nut, and I'm gonna get out of here. So the nigga on some Charleston White, I'm about to just snitch on. You know what Charleston White say? I know a murder. I know a body that somebody did that if I ever get in trouble, I'm gonna get out. So this nigga who lied about his name is Spencer White, or Spencer Wright. He tells the cops, "Hey yo, how can I get out of jail if I tell y'all who killed Donovan Nutt, who Thomas?" They're like, "Oh word, nah, you don't know who did it." It said, "No, nigga, I know who did it." So how you know who did it? He said, "Bro, I watched them kill him." They're like, "You're capping." They said, "No, I was a eyewitness to watching them kill Nutt." Keep in mind, there's been like 30 shootings. It wasn't 30 at the time, but it was like 10 to 15. It's been 10 to 15 shootings every night because Nutt died, right? It's a gang war. So they're trying to solve the shit. So they talked to the dude. They said, "So you know who killed the dude?" He said, "Yes." He said, "I watched them kill him." He said, "Word?" He said, "Bro, I was at the bus stop across the street when they spun and did the drive-by." He said, "Word?" He said, "Yes. He said, I seen him do the drive-by. I seen him kill a nigga." And he said, "Yo, I know who did the killing." He named 3 niggas in SB. One of the niggas he named was him. Here's the funny part. Cops locked all these niggas up. So cops locked them up like, "All right, bet, solve the murder." Okay. When they give the case to the prosecutor, who now this is murder. So usually you got to go through an indictment, you know what I mean? And the prosecutor start reviewing the case. The prosecutor needed some more information. So the prosecutor asked her, "Yo, I need this and third." This is why, Atlanta cops, you can tell you see when niggas getting paid? Bro, cops is hourly workers, not hourly workers, but salary workers, but they're not doing too much, but they try to do enough. The prosecutor said, "I bet, yo," he said to Thorpe, that's the main detective, he said, "Yo, let me get the surveillance footage," right? And this is why this nigga got out of jail too. The prosecutor gets the case. Remember, 4 niggas been locked up. He says, "I bet, let me see the surveillance, blah, blah, blah." He said, "And also, I want to talk to the witness, because we're going to have to bring him up on the stand type shit," right? Everything started falling apart. First of all, the witness said, "I was across the street at the bus stop and I watched the murder." They had a security footage that looked at the bus stop. The security footage that the cops got, which I don't know how the detectives didn't catch it, the prosecutor had to catch this. Your witness said he saw the murder, right? The security footage y'all got the spot he was supposedly standing in when he saw the murder. On the security footage, the nigga ain't there. He's not there. Why? He never saw the murder, my nigga. He's capping. Bet. Anyway, they bring the nigga in to ask him questions. The dude says it like, "Yo, something's a little fishy," because he keep mentioning what he heard about the murder on Facebook and Instagram and kept utilizing shit like, "Yo, the whole hood know." You feel me? Like, basically, like, he using social media to fill in the blanks because he ain't see shit. They also show him the surveillance footage. They say, "Yo, you say you was at the bus stop." Bro, the security footage we got of that at the time of the murder shows the bus stop. You're never at the bus stop. Matter of fact, they said the only thing they said at the bus stop is a cat that was at the bus stop. Bro, you're never at the bus stop. All right, the last straw was the prosecutor saying, "Yo," because the dude was locked up. Remember, he was snitching to get out of jail, but he was doing Charleston White shit, right? They say, "Yo, we want to hear his jail calls." They get his jail calls when he's telling his mans, "Yo, I'm going to get out of here real soon because I'm going to tell him I know who killed Nutt." When he said that to his mans on the jail call, his man said, "What, nigga, you ain't even see that shit. You wasn't even around there." They basically got from that conversation that he was making it up. You feel me? So essentially, that's why that shit never went to no type of trial. And what happened is SB, who was out on some, like, he got caught up in another shooting. He stayed locked up. This nigga right here, who's on my screen, he got let out. In reality, he never did the shooting. You know what role he played? he got accused by the hood. That's why the nigga Spencer Wright. Spencer Wright just a nigga from the hood, bro. He's hearing niggas, you know, somebody died and be like, yo, you know, so and so did it, right? So that's why he named him. So anyway, he didn't do the murder. He was one of the niggas who, like, they all met at the McDonald's after the murder type shit. You get what I mean? And Thug showed up to the McDonald's too. I bet. The hood is starting to say this nigga did it. I don't know why they say it, but they say he did it. That's why the other nigga did the lie snitch and said he did it. Thug gives this nigga money type shit. Like, yo, bro, nigga, go lay low. This is for the cops catch. Like, yo, bro, go lay low. Lay low, because, you know, niggas finna come back around on this. You feel me? Like, we don't want nobody to get caught, blah, 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 and niggas is saying you did it. This is why he takes a plea. He didn't kill nobody. He's about to get on the stand testifying, yo, Thug gave me 40,000, 50,000, whatever that money is. He gave me this money to lay low because people thought I did a murder, which would have been on behalf of him, and I didn't do it. Also, he was there when the other niggas admitted who did the murder. So he heard through Thug and them admitting how the murder went down. So he has information of that. And he got information of Young Thug giving him money to lay low. So let's think about the latter. If Young Thug is giving you money to lay low because a murder went down and you one of the main suspects, it proves Young Thug is one of the niggas who's the leaders, who's a nigga who's calling the shots, the nigga who's basically, he's a puppet master. So this nigga right here, who was wrongly accused, by the way, I think he does have a shooting on his things, which most of these guys don't. These later pleas, these niggas ain't just choir boys. Like, Gunna, there wasn't really much on him. This nigga, there was like a shooting. So this nigga gonna tell on Thug heavy. Matter of fact, I just got some adrenaline too. Here's the funny thing. Yo, chat, if you ever want to see a demon, yo, you could tell. Let me tell you this. It's rare I've seen demons in court. This nigga right here, the nigga that turned down remember, it's 28 niggas. They took 6 of them out, so it's 22. They gave 8 of them pleas. So 22 minus 8, what's that? That's gonna be 14. It's 14 left. Feel me? Right? Am I doing the math right?
Yeah, it's 14.
14. The 2 that turned the plea down, these niggas, I don't know this nigga name. Oh, actually, I do know his name. I think this was Nard or whatever. Bro, this nigga look like a demon. This nigga starts smiling when the fucking judge was like, you sure? He's facing 50 years. 50 years straight in prison. The judge even told him, you know, if you get found guilty, I gotta give you the 50, bro. And he sat there, he took his mask off, and that nigga was chuckling, my nigga. This nigga's a fucking demon. Look at this nigga right here. Like, Gunna just a rapper. You see, I still play Gunna music. I hope Gunna just takes, the only thing he takes from this is saying, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, man. Like, bro, I was only a rapper. Like, I'm not into that like gang shit, because like that's the thing that's really ruining everybody. Like, this nigga right here, like everybody's thinking that Gunna's supposed to be tough like the niggas who was doing murders, but Gunna's a rapper, man. But also, it's our fault, and I'm gonna point out me too. We look at rappers like they're the toughest niggas on earth. If we've been listening to Lil Baby, we thinking that Lil Baby been rapping about how he would never tell, that if he get caught up, he ain't gonna tell. Bro, that's just not the truth. Bro, it takes a nigga like this who doesn't tell. This nigga probably a fucking psycho. I'm serious. Look, bro, listen. The judge is so tight. Bro, they even have, look, you want to hear the 50 years? The judge has the prosecutor read out what he is. They even try to tell him, if you take the plea, you walk out of here today. Listen to this.
Current with count 1 As to count 45, it would be 5 years to serve 1 year, commuted to time served in confinement. Commuted to time served, followed by 4 years on probation, concurrent with counts 1 and 44. And count 46 would be 16 years to serve 1 year, commuted to time served, followed by 15 years on probation, concurrent with count 1,
Essentially, they're saying we get 15 years of probation.
Would be the offer. Mr. Mender also is currently on another indictment, 21 SC.
Look at this nigga right here. This nigga a demon. Trust me. You see this nigga right here? He got too much gray hair in his fucking hair. He know he can't last no 20 years in there. He took the plea. This nigga right here, he gonna pull his mask down and smile, my nigga. This nigga was on bad timing.
178250. In this case, as a part of the agreement, would run concurrent with that case whenever he resolved that other case, Your Honor.
Is that before me or before another division?
It is in this division currently, Your Honor. Correct. If he was given a bond, he would. This case.
Look, they're trying to tell him, you would get out of jail right now.
Bond on that case. No, he has a no bond status. Lauren Jansen with the state.
Oh, actually, I might be wrong. I think he might have a no bond on another. Yo, you ever watch The Wire? He might be Weebay. If anybody knows The Wire, Weebay. He know he not coming home. I think he might have like a murder somewhere else, but it's not gang related type shit. So he on some shit like, nigga, I'm just chilling in here, nigga. Fuck y'all.
And that's being handled by SC.
But this plea, the plea he would have got for this YSL case would be walk out of jail plea. Everybody's getting a walk out of jail plea. Walk out of jail, snitch on thug later plea.
178.
Here we go.
Okay.
And that offer will also conclude today, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Fagan, have you communicated that to your client in terms of is that to correctly summarize the plea agreement or the potential plea offer, I should say?
The only change was that he wasn't aware of the concurrent status for the second case. At this time, though, he still maintains a not guilty plea.
Sure.
Respectfully rejects the offer, and we announce ready for trial.
Yeah, this nigga is a demon.
Nigga stood on a bed.
Okay, Mr. Mender, I'll tell you and I'll...
Look, judge is tight. He tight. He tight, nigga, standing on business, nigga. I want to hear his rap album. He stand on business. Yo, the judge is so tight. Hit the judge. Mad as fuck.
Tell Mr. Beebe and Mr. Stevens the same thing, okay? At this point, you have the absolute right to plead not guilty, and that's what the law will presume, and the court will, of course, instruct that you have a presumption, as the presumptions and protections you enjoy as a criminal accused. You have to decide for yourselves what you want to do in this particular case.
Yo, he trying to tell him, look, nigga got a little smile with it. The judge gonna tell him, don't think you're doing this for Young Thug. Watch.
Depending upon the results or the outcome of the trial.
Boy got a smirk on. That's how you be gangster.
Big smirk.
Nigga got a smirk on, nigga. That's what these rappers tell me they gonna do. But he don't rap. I need to hear his album.
The only thing I would tell you, Mr. Mender, is
look
the most, and I'm sure that Ms. Fagan, she is a very fine attorney. Seen her work. But
look at his face.
Trials, there's one thing about trials, it's uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen. So you got to beat 4 counts. If you don't beat them, what will happen is under this A&C recidivist statute, I have to, under the law, sentence you to the maximum sentence. And then whatever I sentence you to, you serve to the door. That's not anything I have any discretion over. It's not anything because I don't like you or because of what you're being charged with or whatever. Those have nothing to do with anything. That's what the state of Georgia, the legislature has mandated that I sentence you to. So one of the things a plea does is it...
Nigga, he know what a plea is. He stand on business, nigga. Nigga, he stand on business. Nigga, the fuck is you reading that? He stand on business.
You know what you're getting. It caps your exposure. So And what the state's telling you today is if you take the plea today, this is what you're going to get, and this is what I probably sentence you to, and you're done. You got to decide that for yourself. You can't be worried about any of these other folks that are attached to this indictment, because
He stand on business.
a plea is individual to that particular person for those particular reasons that he or she feels is of best interest to them, not anybody else. So if you want a couple minutes out to talk with Ms. Fagan about that, nobody will be the wiser, and certainly, but if you don't wish to do so, that's fine too. You'll get the fairest trial that the law demands and expects you to get. You will get that. I, as your trial judge, will make sure that that occurs.
Look at his face.
One of the things I cannot do.
Look at his face.
I can't force the state at the end of trial to pull this recidivist notice. If you get convicted, they can maintain it, and you'll serve every day of it.
Look at him.
And Ms. Fagan can ask them to pull it, and they can say no. I can't make them do that. So you got a lot to think about. So I'll give you a few more minutes to ponder that, because that is when they file a recidivist notice.
He finna whisper in his fucking lawyer's ear. We taking it to trial, nigga. Look, she's tight. He living the raps. He living what these niggas say they rapped about. Look,
that they have basically, in poker terms, they've called. Like, what do you want to do?
Look. What you wanted? That's like, damn it, bro. Hey, let me tell you this. I don't fuck with criminals, I ain't gonna lie. But I definitely gonna respect a nigga who definitely stand on everything, nigga. You stand on everything, I respect you for that. You know why? You knew the consequences. So all these niggas squirming, I'm gonna show you this other nigga. He's trembling, nigga. I don't care what degrees it was in the court. This other nigga, you could tell he ain't really want it. This nigga want it. Look at him. Nigga look like Suge Knight in there, baby Suge Knight.
I'll let you think about that, and you can let me know, and if not, then we'll see you next week for trial.
Taking a trial.
Mr. Beebe, where are you?
Here, y'all.
Now, this other nigga, though, this nigga is trembling like a motherfucker. I don't know why he took the same shit. That other nigga looked like he was unbothered. He looked like he was having fun. He looked like he might even rule the jail. He might be beating niggas up every day. This nigga right here, he looked like he should be kicking it with Gunna on a yacht for New Year's Eve.
Judge, we're in a similar situation. We would reject the state's offer as provided on record, Your Honor. However, Mr. Beebe would
This nigga on some...
ask the court if the court would hear a non-negotiated plea as to the indictment.
I would.
If that's the case, Judge,
Brother, you should have just took the plea and came home. I can see in your eyes, bro. Just come on, bro. Just come on home, bro. It's okay. You ain't gonna be the first one to tell on Thug. You ain't gonna be the last neither. Come on. Fuck is you? Just come on home. What you proving right now? You ain't gonna be the first nigga to tell on Thug, never the last. Come on home. You see the other nigga? That nigga had a smirk the whole time.
Mr. Beebe was then asked if he does not agree with Your Honor's sentence, would the court allow him to withdraw the plea and proceed to trial?
Nigga, his eyes is telling me, I'm not ready. I'm telling you.
I need to think about that for just a second, okay?
Understood.
Just give me a minute, okay? But yes, that's more than fine.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Beebe, you got the same kind of same discussion I had with Mr. With Mr. Mender applies to you, but let me just get back with you in just a second, okay?
Okay. So let me continue the story of YSL. Essentially, they're going to wrap one murder around Thug's neck, and then the rest of the murders are going to follow. There's a couple of murders. Chimel drinks. There's a shooting of a cop. There's a shooting of a few other people. But For them to effectively do what they want to do, they got to wrap the murder of Donovan Nut Thomas around Young Thug's neck. Now, whether Young Thug is doing this purposely or whatever, but certain shit's happening. For example, you see today, they severed the trial. So they took 6 people out because those 6 people acted like they couldn't find a lawyer, right? First of all, resources are stretched within the legal system already, but these guys claim they couldn't get a lawyer. You want to know everybody who claimed they couldn't get a lawyer? It wasn't people who were just randomly accused of one count of RICO. It was all of the dudes that were in the car were responsible for Nut's murder and another murder. So it was all the murderers. Chat, come on. Y'all smart. Everybody else can afford a lawyer but the murderers. No. That's a tactic, if you ask me. They know that Thug is doing a quick trial. They wanted to be off the trial, which they are. So they're going to get tried, just not at this trial. So here's the thing, and this is what I think is Thug's plan. Thug is going to be like, well, prove that I ordered this murder. Y'all never litigated the murder. Also, one of the guys who was in the car when that killed Nut, y'all ain't arrest him yet. And then for the rest of the guys, how could y'all bring them up? Y'all didn't flip them. So like niggas like Gunna, it don't matter if they flipped. Like, yeah, they're going to prove that Thug was in a gang. But the thing that's going to get Thug life, right? What Thug is going to get life for, or at least 30 years, is if he called the shots for Donovan Nut Thomas to die. Right? So Gunna snitching on him is probably only going to give him 10. I know that's a long time still, right? 5 to 10. It's still a long time, right? Antonio's, like, all these other people, they're kind of adding up to it. But the biggest add-on, which, by the way, that's why I was showing that other guy before. The biggest add-on is that they need to prove that Young Thug did that one particular murder. Do you get what I mean? Now, let's see what's happening. These dudes here, they're turning it down. The reason why they're turning it down, I got to imagine it's to help Thug. Now, I know some people said that, well, based on how these guys are turning it down, maybe nobody was motherfucking, maybe nobody was given the green flag by Thug to like take pleas. But essentially, none of them niggas had to do with the murder. All of these niggas here, including these dudes, have to do with the murders. So if they took the plea, right? And by the way, some of them did already. Like the Antonio Sledge nigga, he had to do with some murders and shootings. Yeah, he's gonna sink Thug too, but just differently. These dudes are trying to take it to trial, and nigga, you could just look at his lawyer's face. You can tell by his lawyer's face, be like, nigga, I tried. He got a face up, nigga, I tried. Fuck it, man. I don't give a fuck. So essentially, these dudes are trying to stay down, right? Then here's the thing though. Remember I told you there's about like 14 people left that has to get pleas. They haven't been trying to give pleas to the people involved in murders. But the other people, I'm pretty sure, well, today was the 29th. Tomorrow is Friday, right? That's the 30th. They might have court. Yeah, I think they're probably going to have court. We should see like four or five pleas tomorrow. If not, January 1st, court's going to be closed. They're really trying to start on the 9th. So.
Not on my birthday, bro.
Huh?
I said not on my birthday, bro.
The 9th your birthday?
What? R.I.P.
I mean, you could go in and testify. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I testify, bro. I'll tell them niggas are law-abiding citizens, bro. At least for Young Thug. I say that nigga saved my life, bro.
That nigga.
Yo, it's so crazy. Yo, think about this. And that's why, like, chat, I can't wait to, like, I'm going to see if I could draw it out. Just that y'all understand what everybody plea means. There's no random pleas been given out. None. Lil Duke called Thug's phone right when the murder going down for Nut. Lil Duke called somebody else that was in the car. They're triangulating GPS positions off of that jail call. The phone that they called for Thug got thrown out. If you don't got the phone, the next best thing is having the guy who called the phone. He's going to say, I called the phone. All right, you take a plea. Go ahead. Antonio Sledge. You meet up with Thug and everybody else who basically admit what's going on. And they say, yo, we're going to give you money to hide out. Shows again, Thug's the leader. Shows again, this gang took this person's life. And this gang is tactically moving, trying to conceal it. If you watch the reason why every one of these niggas is getting a plea, if you ask me, around January 7th, there's going to be a push to extend it. If not, Young Thug is taking a plea, or they're going to desperately try to negotiate a plea. By the way, also, chat, I have an open, I have a possible debate coming up. Might not, I wouldn't say a debate because I don't think I fall on anywhere of the spectrum. Gunna's lawyer has been in contact with me. Yes.
Holy.
I told him we could do something. This is after I saw that he was challenging what D.L. Hughley was saying on Vlad. I messaged him. He said, hey, listen, maybe next week. But he said he has to think about it. I was wondering why you got to think about it. You've been saying the same thing over and over again. Just say it to me. But Gunna's lawyer, Steve Sado, maybe will be in a podcast for Off the Record. We'll do it via Zoom, though. Conversation about, did Gunna snitch? What does his plea mean? And what's going to happen for this trial? He said he's going to think about it, which is a little shocking.
He's gonna back out.
Of course he is, bro.
He's going to dig right, but it's
No.
still W, though.
He's paid millions to not say Gunna snitched.
No. I don't think he does it. Why would you do it?
So. That's not going to be good on him, bro.
Why would you do it? Listen, it would be cool if he did it in the beginning when it was just like Gunna was one of the first pleas and be like, okay, well, I told you my statements ain't going to be used. Bro, we don't care what the statement that Gunna put out. We care about what's in the plea agreement. And the plea agreement says you have to testify unless you plead the fifth, and you can't plead the fifth about some shit you already admitted. You say you know niggas who did crime. You said it's a gang. You said it's this. You said it's that. I don't think he has an answer for that. I honestly believe, truthfully, that they're Steve Sado, great attorney, but I think they're trying to use the ignorance of the public to get this plea off. And normally I wouldn't be tight, but if you say you're down to debate, get on the show. Anyway, chat, y'all gotta watch this whole thing. And by the way, the dude who did plead guilty, this guy, first of all, and salute, by the way, look, this nigga can't stop smiling, man. I don't know what he got going on in jail, but he can't stop smiling, man. Now, this guy right here, his name is Tick. And by the way, to keep it real, if you had gray hair in your dreads, my nigga, and you're in court, you're not trying to wait another couple of years. So,
He got gray hair. He's stressing.
Come on, man.
That nigga 23.
He trying to come home.
That nigga 23.
Let that nigga go free, man.
Damn, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, I sat and watched the fucking story of, I'm going to tell you, we're going to eventually, I watched this.
Yes, of course.
This nigga basically, he talked about interviewing, he locked up the Antonio guy. This is a prosecutor. And he basically talked about how he gathered all the information, and basically he admitted when they locked in on Thug as a suspect, and they said it was after the death of Nut. They said if anybody was investigating Thug before, we didn't know. But they basically say Thug being associated with that killing put a target on his back, and they knew they had to solve that case. and they talked about that case every so often for years.
Damn, not everywhere, man. Shit crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Thug kind of caused this on himself, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog.
True. He could have just been rapping. That's what I thought he was doing.
Hey, chat.
Wait, why you say he caused it on himself, Act?
Come on now.
Well, you cause it on yourself when, okay, the murder happens, right? They lock up incorrect people for it, right? Everybody's coming in, like, people like to think that, oh, it's streets talking or whatever, like the cops don't know. The cops did know. They realized people were talking about this gang feud. They see 30 shootings back to back every single time. They're trying to figure out who got to deal with. Then they're realizing most of the people doing the shootings, they're using the same guns. They realize, oh, we're in a gang war. How do we stop it? Well, if you're going to cut the head off the snake, you got to find the head of the snake. They find that Young Thug basically rented the car. Young Thug basically sanctioned these dudes. Some of these dudes already snitching on each other. They realize Thug is the main component of why this guy died. They say if Young Thug didn't have a disagreement with Nut, he would have not been dead. So Young Thug, allegedly, and I don't know if he did this, but if he called the shots for this guy to get killed, Young Thug sold himself down the river.
Nigga said, niggas not every day. He'll be all right.
He got on live and said, if I didn't like what you did for your family.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yo, y'all going on Young Boy podcast? Cool.
Yo, if y'all ask me, I can't see Thug taking this to trial, bro.
What? He has no choice. They're not giving him.
He taking that shit to trial.
Nah.
He don't have a choice.
Nah. If you ask me,
they didn't offer him anything.
I think they probably did. I just don't think it's favorable. It's not gonna be time served, and I think it's probably gonna be 25 years.
So what's the point? You might as well go all in, nigga.
Take this like 18.
Yo, if you take it to trial, they're gonna bury you and they're gonna give you 50, nigga.
I mean, what's the difference when you already 30? Nigga, 25 and 50 is damn near the same thing. You in that motherfucker.
You take a plea, you only got served like 60%.
It is state too, yeah. So, still 10 years.
Niggas,
I don't know.
60% of like 20 to 25. All right, let's just say it's 10 years.
It's about like 15. Well, it's about like 12 or like 10, yeah.
All I'm just saying, my man Charleston White saying he's trying to organize the Ninja Turtles of snitching, and he said his name is Rat Williams, and he got a compadre that's now named Gunatello. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hilarious joke.
Yo, I think the best collab would be Gunna, 6ix9ine, and Charleston.
Nigga said Gunatello. That's hilarious.
Gunatello? That is hard.
Gunatello.
But it's still hard.
You got Rat Williams, Gunatello. Like, come on.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Ninja Turtles?
Somebody said, do not free Thug. Why y'all want Thug to be free?
Bro, Thug made Barter 6, bro. That nigga has
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, this is what we don't like come to terms with. Why couldn't have Thug just like elevated or ignored this beef with this nigga, man? I mean, granted, like the answers are there. Like, well, he wanted to be doing business with Rich Homie Quan, and this dude was like in there fucking it up, and you know he probably thought he had to do what he had to do, but I don't know, man.
Rich Homie got out the way.
Did he?
Hey,
nigga, he showed up to do an interview with me, nigga. He ain't want to talk about nigga. He barely would even kind of address why that whole thing. He was just like, bruh, since all these niggas locked up, let me get my shit back going on.
Rich Homie played both sides. I mean, nigga.
And him responding to niggas can't get. I didn't know that.
What the fuck is that? Yo, he played both sides because he ain't have no motherfucking
Yeah, nigga ain't YSL.
what? Also, he didn't have no smoke with nobody. He wanted to work with Thug, but like, bruh, if Thug didn't violate the people, the gang niggas who was backing him, like, bruh, he wouldn't have no problem with Thug.
Rich homie knew Nut too. Yeah, I mean, bro, but
Yeah,
bro, his
he
beef
did.
ain't Thug beef though. Like, what the fuck? These niggas making money together. I get it, but they not tied in. He ain't
Nah,
YSL. Rich
I
homie,
ain't gonna lie. Nut was managing
Rich homie.
Rich Homie Quan. So I
Yeah,
understand why he fell back. He could have never chose Thug's side.
hey man.
By the way, I think it's a relief on his shoulders that now niggas is starting to find the truth and people might understand him a little bit more. Cause we used to just call him weird, like, damn, why would you leave Thug? Damn, Thug left you in the bushes. Yo, shit, like, yo, damn, this goes to show that when you and Thug were teammates or like y'all was making music together, Thug was more talented. Now we get to realize, nah, that's not the case, bro. Like, that's not an accurate depiction of what the fuck
Are,
went on.
are you saying that it's a release for Rich Homie?
Yeah.
All right, I get that. Yeah.
He probably had pressure on
That's
both
crazy.
sides. He had pressure on both sides. People calling him soft, this and third, just because he ain't want to do some gang shit, my nigga. So yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Anyway, yo, listen, yo,
the shooters are identified as being.
Yo, I'm gonna get back into the whole case of YSL. This is like so interesting. You know, I've been going back just kind of compiling why everybody really took a plea, or not even took a plea, but got a plea. And then you kind of realize the genesis of this whole thing. Ridiculous to say the motherfucking least, man. Listen, yo, I got somewhere to be literally in a few hours. Chat. Boom, you on it? Are you gonna stay on it, or you getting off type shit?
I'm gonna go out for a bit. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm up the street, so you gotta fly and shit.
Yeah. Chat, I gotta be in the streets real quick, man. But yo, listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me so much. It's been a hell of a great 2022, and I hope to increase my workload in 2023. You know what I mean? I got some personal goals in terms of streaming. I want to stream more than I ever streamed in 2023. Hopefully, I could help me, encourage me to do that. Hopefully, you can help me encourage me to do more videos, YouTube videos than I've done in a long while. And of course, a personal commitment of mine is getting a little bit healthier. Of course, doing more podcasts more than ever, and just see if we could organize our output and just be better humans, man. And I hope for everybody who watches me, you guys challenge yourself. You could get better at something in life. You know what I mean? Some of y'all dumb as fuck. Maybe you could get a little smarter. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, I'm serious. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might gotta work out too. Fuck it. Let's work out. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might, broke as hell. Maybe you want to make some more money. Or some of y'all might just, be just fucking assholes and you just might need to be more compassionate. Maybe some of y'all ain't get no girls. Maybe you want to get some girls. Maybe whatever the case is, you want to just think about yourself as just like a business and try to improve. And even if you improve on everything, there's always certain stuff with it, like your health, which is you could never be in too great of a shape, right? Listen, thank you guys. I love you guys. Respect to all y'all, and I'm about to host Boom, right? Peace.
Yo, act before you go. You could end it, but before you go, the chat. We've been doing our thing. We fucking interviewed like 2 people. I don't know if you seen it yesterday and today actually. So we definitely doing our thing in the chat and the Discord. So
Everybody, please join the Discord. Yeah, please. I gotta join the Discord. Yo, the Roosevelt dude you mentioned to me, I seen somebody send me like a thing saying like he said some shit about whack in the thing.
Yo, that shit went crazy. You don't gotta react to it now, but when you come back, you definitely see that shit. That shit went crazy.
All right.
And we had Derek Milano on here too. He write for like Cardi, Nicki and shit. Well, he helped them and shit like that. So
word?
yeah, hell yeah. We had him on here today.
Wait.
Word.
You assisted with that? You brought that in?
Nah, yeah, I brought him on, but the whole chat, I let everybody in the chat. We was asking him questions and shit. He showed his Grammys, all that shit. Like the chat definitely doing their thing though.
Yeah, please, everybody, you got to get on the Discord, man. Get on the Discord. I love watching what's going on there. I love everything we built, and salute to Facts, salute to Kyrie, salute to everybody who's really a part of the chat, and also salute to my chat queens as well. Salute to Boom, salute to everybody who helps us get conversation going on. Trust me, even if it's just like, you know, a verbal sparring, I respect it all, and I'm glad that we're able to just kick it with each other. All right, yo, go check out Boom for a little bit. I gotta go try to fucking shower, pack, do some shit, and get out of here in a little bit. All right, love y'all, chat.
Hey, nigga, I'm out there.
All right, I think you should be rated, my nigga. If you're not rated,
no, yeah, I'm saying
yes.
I'm out there. I'm out there tomorrow.
Okay, but nigga, did the raid thing happen, nigga? You gotta tell me.
You rated me. We good.
All right, baby. All right, nigga.